Hello, fellow metalheads, and welcome to Kemper Profiling for Metal 101. This is day one, hour one. You've never done this before. And the good news is it's real simple. So we're going to jump right into it. So what are we going to need? We're going to need 2 instrument cables, an XLR cable, and a microphone. I'm using the SM57. If you don't have a mic and you're going out to buy one, get an SM57. It's just kind of the go-to metal amp mic. Alright, so that's what you're going to need, right? Let's talk about signal chain. Let's look at that real quick. Okay, so now we're looking at the super professional diagram I've made with a bunch of stolen images from the internet. And the first thing we are going to do is grab our guitar. Now, grab one of the instrument cables and plug it into the guitar in the front of the Kemper, like the diagram shows. Very good. Now for the hard part, the back of the Kemper. We're just gonna kind of zoom in here. All right. So you see this direct send out. Take one of your instrument cables and take one end and plug it in here, and the other end into the front of your amplifier, like this. All right. Yes, very good. Now we're going to take our XLR, plug one end into our microphone, and the other end into the return of the Kemper. Pretty simple. All right, let's look at the actual Kemper. We're in front of our Kemper. The first thing we're going to do here is turn it on all the way to profile. All right, it's going to take a minute for the Kemper to load up. This is a good opportunity to dial in the amp if you haven't done that already. Now that we are loaded up, we're greeted with this screen. If you look at the top left, it says Kemper amp and reference amp. If your guitar cab is isolated, you can toggle between these two to hear the difference between a reference amp and a profile that you may have loaded up already. I would also like to mention that recently the Kemper was updated with something called liquid profiling. Honestly, I don't feel like it will add anything to this video, so we're going to bypass doing anything with liquid profiles and stick with the Kemper generic amp model setting. Oh, one more thing. The return level. Make sure that it isn't set too low or too high. This will be a case-by-case basis, so you'll have to determine that on your own. Okay, so with all that, now we will press next. We're doing a distorted tone. We're using a cabinet. Here we are. We then we just hit start profiling and listen to the noise. And here we go. Okay, once finished, you can A/B between the reference amp and the profile. They will be really, really close, but we're going to want to refine the profile. Like I said, it's close, but I've never had it perfect right out of the gate. I always have to hit refine profile. All right, just a quick side note. When you're refining profiles, it's better to ring out chords, not chunk through it. Okay, so there you have it. It's really that simple. It's not a very complex operation. I think anybody can do this. It takes a few times. You may need to do this a few times to get it right. Try moving your microphone around if you're not getting the results you want. But definitely experiment. Like I said, this is just a 101 quick how-to. All right? So, I'll catch you on the next one.